Table set, the lights are burning low. Maps are worn and dice are warm, it's time to let it go. Heroes born for just one night, then lost to legend's flame. Every tale is different, but the risk is still the same. Like closing eyes. Then fate rolls one last time.
Hey there, role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome back to Deacon's Table and our mini adventures. This is episode 49, The Southern Warden. Going to take a moment very shortly to meet our cast of players. We are still short one at the moment. We've been having some technical difficulties, as seems to be on par with Deacon's Table stuff. We always seem to be having some form of difficulty, one way or another. But that's okay. We persevere and we move on. So for those of you that are new to Deacon's Table, or what we do, we are just a group of online gamers and geeks and freaks, as the introduction pretty well says. And we all get together on Discord. We hang out. We talk about role-playing games. We, just talk to each other in general. And we play games. We do play by post on the Discord. We do live sessions throughout the week. We do live streams as well. So lots of stuff going on. Multiple DMs. We've got a DM application process that will be starting up very, very soon. Hopefully we have a new person now joining us, and hopefully everything works. We'll soon find out in a second. if Carrie is able to join us. Hopefully they can hear us this time and speak, but we'll soon find out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear us. So something with their audio, something with your speaker setup. And this program. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I like that song. Hey, Valor, it's good. The lyrics are good. The music's not bad. Keeping the lyrics, not changing anything, but I am changing up the music a little bit for future episodes coming up because we've been making a lot of changes with some of our streaming and our live streams. Southern Expanse is on hiatus for the next 2 months on a vacation, and it will be coming back with new music and new graphics and whatnot. As well as over the summer, we're going to continue with our mini adventure series, which is on Tuesday nights. Thursdays is going to be replaced with dungeon crawlers.
Hello? Okay, this says this works.
Yeah, we hear you. Do you hear us now? No, obviously not. Oh my goodness! So don't know what's going on. They're using a tablet, so that could be.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Great.
We hear you. You can't hear us. There we go. I have no idea. So again, other than that, as you can tell, we are having a few issues here, folks, and I bear with us for patience, and hopefully we can get things going very soon. But we will take a moment and meet the players that we do have currently right now that are active on screen, and we can move forward from there. Hopefully, with 5. We might end up losing one, which we've had before, because sometimes there is compatibility issues for people that use tablets and the like. Sometimes that does happen. So we're going to start off and meet RT. RT, who are you, and who are you playing this evening?
Sure. I am Riptide, and I go by RT, and I will be playing the character of the same name, who is a Tidewalker Mythweaver, which is a little bit of a bard class mixed with some other cool stuff. She'll have a lot of fun, so we'll see what happens.
Excellent. And then we have Valor. Valor, who are you, and who are you playing?
I'm Dave, and I play Valor Deepthroat, as you can tell, the big old toad in behind. And I am a level 7 Scion.
What was your name again?
Valor.
Valor what?
Oh, what did I say? Deep throat? Sorry.
If you say so. If you say so, Dave.
Oh, it's deep chat. Sorry. Just looking at me. Oh, God.
Oh, that was fun. I needed that today. And, of course, next we have Zahir. Zahir, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, everyone. I'm Hugh, and I'm playing Zahir Asher, a level 10 Desert Elf Warden. A Warden is kind of like a Ranger, Druid, Fighter mix.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. An alternate spellcasting type thing. Yeah. And Xylea, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi there, I am Jen, and I'm playing Xylea Moonfrost Favor. She is a wood elf, level 6 druid of the Circle of the Moon.
Oh, who that?
That's it.
Okay, that's you. And hopefully, can you hear us now, Carrie? Are you able to hear? Okay, I think we're going to have a technical issue. This may be a problem, so I think at this point we will have to ask Carrie to sit out temporarily until maybe they can get their sound checked out. and figure out what's going on. Can you hear? It says that you can hear sort of better. Can you hear us at all, Carrie? Strange. Yeah, so I will remove you from the stream, but keep you backstage so you can work on the audio and see if you can get the sound working better. There we go. All right, and then we can kind of move forward from there. So it's unfortunate. We were looking forward to having a new player joining us right off the bat. Someone that hadn't been on one of our live streams before, but they're still backstage, and hopefully they will get something worked out on their audio, and we'll send a chat message through to us once they get that going. So I'm going to start our ticker. Again, we'd ask everybody that is tuning in and watching, please like, subscribe, follow, hit the little bell icon, and of course to follow the lnk.bio link, the link bio to Deacon's Table, and check out our socials. And the top one is our Discord server, where you can join us and become part of the story and be part of the game. So we would look forward to that. We welcome everybody. All are welcome. So with that in mind, where we left off with the group that explored the last time, gone just south of the outpost borders and into another cypress grove is where you guys kind of ended up. And there was an entrance going into what looked like some kind of crypt, perhaps, of some type, or memorial spot. Like it looks creepy, but doesn't have that eerie cemetery feel. It's more of a reverence feeling that you were getting from it. So that's where we had kind of left off. So with that in mind, let us load up what you guys seen as you were approaching. The standing stones and statues loom silently through the fog. Attendants remain where they stood, the ones that are off in the distance that had approached you or had been available in the first place. Pale masks face the burial clearing. Folded hands never move. None speak. None acknowledge the party directly. Behind the slab behind it, you see this opening that's there, and it kind of goes into the earth and down below through roots that are established in the trees. It's quite a large fitted stone doorway that is kind of opens up, as in large as a giant sized door, you could say. Freshly exposed stone. There's no dust. There's no moss on the actual stone itself. No signs of weathering. Someone or something has recently kind of either been clearing the path or keeping the path or keeping this space pristine. And as you approach the entrance, all those attendants that are there, what look like, again, they look like statues. They really do. But you know from your first encounter that they were not. They slowly lower their head in silent acknowledgement as you pass. And the doorway opens. What do you guys do?
Zahir, is it dark inside? Or are there...
Inside, yes. Like you're coming down the path. The door's open. It is dark inside. You do see what looks like some torchlight on the inside. But again, these attendants have kind of just, as you're going by, they're bowing their heads, and you're making your way towards it.
Okay. I will light my light stone, the bioluminescent light stone.
Okay.
And I'll proceed to, I guess, they're letting us go in, so I'll assume there's no traps, but I could be wrong. So I'll just go in.
So you're going into the entrance.
Yeah.
What about RT, Valor, Xylea? What are you guys doing?
I'm following behind.
Okay. Taylor?
I'll basically bow my head just the way that they're bowing, acknowledging their presence there. And I'm just going to kind of get a lay of the land. Are they non-emotional? Not. Are they? Do they have feeling? Not feeling?
Roll me an insight.
Okay, 18 and 24.
They're definitely attendants more than anything else. They're kind of like a guardian, but not a jailer, not a aggressive keep out. They're just kind of
They're not like a protector.
watching. Yeah, they're just watching. You guys haven't displayed any. Well, they were like right now as you're going by, their heads bow, but it's almost like in reverence to the fact that you are approaching someplace, but you haven't done anything inherently wrong, at least that they've perceived, and they don't seem to be taking any action towards you whatsoever. They're just standing there and doing almost like they're giving you a bless. Well, as Zahir kind of said, it's almost like they're allowing you in or giving you a blessing to go through.
Okay.
Xylea?
I'm going to proceed, so.
You are muted, Xylea, in case you're wondering. What's going on over there? It should
I'll
work.
follow along with the others. I gotta wrangle a cat real quick, so I'm gonna step out for just a second. Sorry.
So Carrie is saying it should work. So can you hear us now? Because if they can't hear us even backstage, then it's not working. Yeah, so no, they can't. Maybe wrangling. Okay, so you did hear. So you are hearing me now. So you hear me now, right this second. You can hear me. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, we'll try bringing them up again and see what happens. All right, so I have brought you onto the live stream, Carrie. You are muted, by the way, in case you're wondering, but I just want to make sure. Can you hear me? I need a voice confirmation. Okay, so yeah, that's really weird. If you can hear RT but not me, okay. So that's strange.
I wonder if there's like a super delay because I've been muted for a long time.
Well, they heard you. They heard you actually say the wrangling of the cat right when you said it.
Yeah, I said that right before I took off.
Was that Leah, not RT? Okay. Hopefully next time.
It is weird.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to ask them to join us. Join us in another session. Perhaps the dungeon crawler, because that'll be differently. That will be just 100% ran on one platform, not on two. That will just be run through Quest Portal.
So RT is our translator for the Guardians, huh?
Best translator everyone has.
Okay. Alrighty. So all three of you, or all four of you, have gone to the entrance, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So as you enter, the passage descends gradually through fitted stone, far larger than any human construction. Massive support pillars rise into darkness overhead. Ancient lantern. Oh, wait a second. Did they just come back? Did you come back? Can you hear us now? The last chance.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Nope. Okay. All right. So it's the four of you at the moment. All right. So ancient lantern recesses line the walls. Many remain dark, but a few now glow with pale golden light that should not still exist after, well, clearly centuries. This is older than the construction you guys have seen even beneath East Reach Bend. This is much, much older. Carved murals stretch along both sides of the corridor. They do not depict battles. They depict vigilance. Again and again, a single giant figure appears standing watch over a sealed chamber, never resting and never leaving. What do you do?
We've seen this figure before, so it seems like this place is maybe guarding a sleeping entity.
That's what we think.
Take
From what we discovered from the effigy on a stone sarcophagus. Yes. So I guess we continue down the stairs.
Okay. Anybody else? Are you just going to go down the stairs or keep going down the descent?
But you're saying there was any pictorials on the wall?
Oh, yeah. Murals all the way down.
I want to examine them as I'm going down. I can only do one side at a time, obviously. So what do you want me to roll? Insight or perception?
Actually, roll me history.
Okay.
That'll be your first attempt.
18.
Hey.
It seems to be... This is a giant folk. The image, the effigy you're seeing, or the image you're seeing of this giant figure is not a giant. It is a giant folk. So kind of in between. You've met giant folk before, ogrekin, cyclopean giants, and so on. They are, sure, they're a little taller, 10 feet, 11 feet maybe at most. This is one of them. But they are kind of watching over a chamber, a door, guarding it, watching it, protecting it, and it seems to be like a memorial story as you're going down. And there is many blessings carved along the way that you can see and identify. There's funerary rites that are kind of etched in as well as you're going down. So you're kind of getting the picture that this is definitely, it is probably some kind of a burial crypt, but it's definitely also a memorial as well, like a place of honor. That you're kind of picking that out for sure. As you guys are going down, I need everybody to make me a dexterity check as the ground and the walls start to shake and tremble as you're going down this descent. Parts parts of these support columns are falling, parts of debris falling from the ceiling. RT, what did you roll? Or are you back yet?
I'm here. I was about to get my character sheet pulled up. Just a flat dexterity check. Oh no, am I having audio problems now?
No, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, straight dexterity. Sorry. I think you were waiting for a response.
Yeah,
Oh,
dexterity
all right.
saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. It's the same number for me, so I think.
Did you say it's a saving throw?
Yes, you're trying to avoid falling debris.
Oh.
As you're passing down this corridor.
Well, I don't love that. That is a...
Just a second.
That is a 9, but... I have something with my boots. Nope. I got a flat 9.
What happened?
You know what?
I got a 9.
A 9. What did you actually roll, though?
I rolled a 6.
Rolled a 6. So you do have a +3 to your dex. So, okay. Debris is falling all around everybody. We'll start with you, though.
Yeah, I didn't make my saving throw.
For RT, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained beneath a pile of debris. Valor, what'd you roll?
Let's say not as good as RT.
Oh my goodness, really?
7.
So you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained beneath a pile of debris. Probably the same pile that fell down on RT. Zahir, how'd you do?
I got a 19.
19, very nice. You don't take any damage, and you avoid the falling debris, and you can kind of you're ahead of everybody else. So
I would go back
Yeah, like an
no.
11.
to help the others.
So what did you roll, Zaylia? Not yet.
Like an 11.
An 11? Oh yeah, you failed. So you only take. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're prone, but you're not restrained. You can get back up. You just got knocked on your ass, but you're able to get back up. So you go back where RT and Valor are stuck beneath a pile of rubble and debris that came down during that tremor. You can it takes about two rounds, but you can get them help both of them out. It's not a problem. They just have to make athletics check, but with you helping, it's not a problem. You can help get them out from underneath. And that's not an issue. Oh. we got okay. All right. We see you. Well, we did see you for a second. Can you hear us? You are muted, though. No, still can't do it. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. So, to proceed forward, the descent hall opens into a wide chamber supported by 4 immense square pillars. Oh, shoot, where am I? I should be changing my screens so that people can see what we're talking about here. Each pillar is carved with scenes from the life of a single giant folk warrior. The first carving shows him standing beside smaller folk at the edge of a flooded plain. And when I say smaller folk, these are clearly Hairfeet or perhaps Earthsprite. Or even dwarf. It's hard to tell from where you're walking in. The second shows him raising a great stone shield against something that is not shown directly, only suggested by lines of cracked earth and fleeing animals. The third shows him kneeling before elders beneath cypress branches. The fourth shows him descending into darkness while others seal the grove above him. At the center of the chamber rests a long stone table, enough to serve a burial bier. No body lies upon it. Instead, the stone bears offerings that have been carefully maintained across generations. Dried garlands, oil bowls, polished river stones, and strips of cloth marked with old Plain Strider signs that you recognize as just that, Plain Strider signs. One wall holds a carved phrase in clearly giant script, repeated in small local hands beneath it. Does anybody speak Dwarven or understand Dwarven or any kind of giant language?
Not Zahir.
Or does anybody have a spell that can help or an ability?
I've got primordial. If I can backtrace Latin.
You know what? There is definite similarities in the giant speak to primordial. You make out a few words. You make out the word buried. You make out the word sleep. And you can make out the word watch.
Okay, so it seems that something is buried here. And this giant hero that we see depicted on these murals was maybe defeated, whatever's buried here, but it's asleep, not dead. I'm guessing.
I think it's a guardian. He was sent here to watch over something.
You guys can roll religion, history, investigation, perception. I mean, there's a lot of things here to take in, from the murals to the table to the offerings that are laid out.
I'll give perception a shot.
I have a 19 perception.
I don't like Quest Portal. It's mean to me.
He's dead, Jim.
That's a 14. You know, I'm
Okay.
gonna add a D4.
I got a 16 for religion.
All right, so I'm going to go through one at a time. RT, you
24
were doing perception at 14?
I have added a guidance to it.
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 perception.
Okay. There are offerings that seem to be slightly damaged or askew. They're not placed or set properly. I mean, you're taking it all in, and you're seeing how things have been laid out. There seems to be a couple that are perhaps over time, or perhaps a rodent or something came in here, or something knocked it, and it's just not set right. That's kind of what you pick up, but these are definite offerings of honor and respect. Valor, what were you doing?
I was rolling perception.
Perception as well.
Mine was 19, so.
Okay. You definitely notice there are disturbances in some of the patterns of the room. So you notice the same thing that RT does, but there's certain things that have just been disturbed. They're maybe not completely. There are some that are completely wrong and askew, but there are some that have just been moved slightly. There are cracks in the floor, and you feel movement under the floor. Like you feel something like a vibration, or perhaps it's an aftershock tremor from the tremor that when you came in, but you feel that. Zahir, what were you doing?
I got a 20 for religion.
Religion. You know exactly how these offerings should be laid out and how they should be presented. The purpose of these were definitely, again, to do a proper way of honoring somebody that's here or something that is here. And you notice that things are not right. You know how they could be put right quite easily. But that's kind of what you pick up. So, Elia, what were you rolling?
Perception.
So, yeah, you're noticing the same thing.
24.
You're noticing the same thing that Valor did. That there is movement. You can kind of feel. You don't know whether it was a tremor or an aftershock or just a vibration or what it is. It's not a sound or anything like that or a resonance. It is an actual. There's a movement in the earth beneath. So, with all that in mind, what is everybody doing?
I guess I got back up, right?
Yeah, you can. You got up and you continued down the hall.
After we freed the others. Okay.
You're now in this chamber, not in the hall.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. So here we'll explain what he sees wrong with the religious offerings and try to put them right.
Okay.
Okay, so you are attempting to put them right.
Yes.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Oh, joy. Let me look that one up.
It's there. Some of the patterns are pretty tricky because again, these were laid out according to burial rites.
Uh, 17.
Okay, that's enough. You needed a 16 to do it because it has to be done in a certain sequence. So you start with, you kind of see where the object ended up. And you're like, okay, no, that has to be redone and done this way, and you start to set things right, and that's not a problem. You realize as you're doing this that had it been done wrong, it could have been a very painful experience for everybody in the room. There is definite glyphs and wards set amongst the offerings that you do see. You are, at this point, you do realize that as well as you guys are doing this and looking around, that this Southern Warden entered this tomb for this task willingly. This was a volunteer position. So they weren't forced down here to do this. Whatever the lower danger is deliberately hidden from these memorial records. There's some danger still below, but it's not being shown openly amongst this honorary display. Beyond that hall, because again, you went to the table and behind it there's another opening, and beyond, the passage opens to a long stone bridge over a dark gorge. Not many things on the thing. There's only 3. So just so you know, there isn't like 6 or whatever. There's 3. 3 stone sentinels stand along the bridge, each one shaped like a faceless giant folk warrior holding a shield against its chest. Their feet are rooted into the bridge itself. Their heads remain bowed, is what you see beyond the chamber. Are you guys entering, or are you like, what are you doing?
I guess Zahir will try to perceive if there are any traps or
in the entranceway?
in the entranceway.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Okay.
And yes, if you are proficient in finding traps, you can add your proficiency bonus.
Well, I got an 8.
It doesn't look like a trap. Just looks like an open archway.
Is there a way to maybe determine the intent of this passageway? Is it some type of holy space that is supposed to be walked? Is this...
Well, as I said, you kind of came into this memorial room where there's offerings and everything else there, and then there's this big archway behind the door. And then through the archway, you do see this long... It's a stone bridge. The bridge is clearly built for enormous strides. Age has broken portions of it off the side edges. Kind of off the... I mean, you haven't gone in, so off to the side, all you see is open, dark space. That's all you know. And then you see these large stone statues, giant folk statues. There's 3 of them. One here. Well, you see one clearly. One is shadowed in darkness, but you can see there is another one down the way. So anyway, you can't see it, but it's there. You will eventually see it, hopefully.
Well, it seems the only way forward is forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually.
Is there a way to determine what the purpose of those statues are?
Well, they're
Because evidently they are blocking the way.
nope.
So
It's pretty much like the map. If you guys want to jump over to Quest Portal, I'm showing it actually on the screen as we speak. But if you guys want to jump over and you can see what you can see, you should be only able to see one.
okay, but they're not encasing the entire width of the bridge.
It's just a large, giant folk statue with a shield against his chest, and his head is bowed.
No, because when I looked at the other picture, I thought, what?
Yeah, as I said, that
get
picture
around those
is,
things. They're blocking the way. So why are those things there? Anyways, I'm still going to try and determine why is that statue there.
Okay.
The statue are there just for the sake of putting a statue.
Roll me an insight.
I can assist you with that.
Oh, I don't need 21.
Okay, because you needed a 20. Just lay. He's a guardian, but he seems to be waiting for something to happen, or perhaps to trigger something, a trial, perhaps, or a question, or a barrier, or something of that nature. Definitely protective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I knew they weren't your basic garden gnomes, that's for sure.
Yeah, their feet are fixed into the stone. Like it seems like they're a solid piece of stone carved up from the actual bridge itself.
So I want to examine the statue a little bit more. See
You're gonna go in.
Well, I thought we were in.
Well, no, you guys were still kind of in the entranceway, looking in.
Let me go in first.
Oh, so the entrance, we're not in. We can see into it, but we're not into it yet.
Right.
Okay.
No one's actually crossed that threshold yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I am going to load up that screen so that I can now do the quest portal. And I can take Carrie out of the equation. Okay, so there's the 4 of you.
Okay.
You've entered in the door, and that's what you basically see. That's a 60-foot from the entranceway. And you kind of go up to the statue, And what are you doing, Valor, at the statue at this point?
I'm just looking to see if there's anything such as a place to put an item. Is there something? Are there any glyphs on the statues? Anything? I just want to make sure it's not just a silly little statue in the middle of a road.
Okay. You approach it, and you're standing before it, and you start to kind of look at it, look around it, and really examine it closely. It's, as I said, the head is bowed. However, as you step before it and you step around it, you notice pale light opens within their carved mask of their face. Its shield raises just enough to reveal a carved mark beneath it. An open hand pressed over a closed gate. A deep vibration moves through the bridge. Not quite a voice, but close enough to be understood. Only the watchful pass. Only the reverent pass. Only the living pass.
Oh. I'll take a step back.
Okay. Anybody else have anything to add or offer?
So here would step forward. He's got the funerary token and the grave rings that should, well, it might not be recognized by this guy. He will bow his head and move 10 feet forward.
Are you still holding those things out?
Yes.
Make me a religion check.
Okay. Eight.
You feel the bridge as you go to take that step forward. The bridge starts to tremor and quake, and some of the cracks in the bridge start to widen a little bit. RT, what are you doing as Zahir tries to pass the statue?
So, seeing that happens, how long is this bridge?
You can't see, well, as I said, you can see 60 feet, and that's all you can see, and it seems to go on after that.
If the bridge starts to collapse, I can take someone with me a far distance. But I don't know if we're there just yet. RT will cautiously step up.
Okay.
And looking to the statue, repeat the phrase that was told to us.
Just now or an earlier phrase? It's like you've heard before.
The one that was mentioned just now.
Okay, so you say that. And that's all you say?
I say it in primordial.
Okay, but that's all you say? Just those exact words? You don't add anything to it?
You're saying that like I'm missing something. Were there other words?
You might say, I am watchful. I am reverent.
We'll try that.
Okay, so what do you add to it?
I am watchful. I am reverent. I am living.
Okay, make your persuasion check.
Okay, I can do that. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, quest portal, be nice to me now. That will be a 19.
Okay. So you say that. It lowers its shield just a little bit. How far forward do you go?
Maybe 2 squares?
So you just move 10 feet forward? Okay, it does. So you guys, you notice it start to lower the shield, and you guys notice that are still back there in the front of it. You notice its shield just came down a little bit, not all the way back down. So Valor, actually, Xylea, what are you doing? Valor, you already examined the statue.
Xylea, you're muted.
I will go up and say the same thing. I'm watchful, I'm reverent.
Okay.
Bow my head a bit and then move around following.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
That's a 21.
This sentinel that's right here beside you kneels. And then you can move yourself up wherever you want to go. So it is currently kneeling, and its head is back bowed again.
I don't know how to move myself in Quest Portal.
You just
Oh, do
click
you
on
hit the little cross, the four-way cross?
before we
up,
cross the top of the screen.
click it, and then click on yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys can all move up to wherever you want to move up, and I will unmask the space moving forward, where depending on where you are.
Thank you for not noticing. Thank you for not noticing. Thank you for not noticing.
Yep, it hasn't moved since it went down on its knees. Okay, so there is like a big gap in this stone bridgeway. So it's going to be a little bit tricky moving across, but from where you are right now, let me do.
Looks like eyes on the bridge.
35, 40. Okay, so right up to there.
Can Zahir use Earthen Bulwark to kind of spread stone across this break?
I don't know if it quite works that way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, you've got limited stone, and it's literally crumpled. Like it's not that it's pulling apart, and you're just pushing it back together. It's parts of it have fallen down below, and you can't see the bottom of wherever this goes to.
Okay.
How big is the gap?
You guys can get over it. I mean, you have to make an athletics check, but it seems fairly easy to get over in the middle section. I mean, you're obviously it's almost 10 feet on near the edges, but you know. But there's another one of those guardian statues ahead.
I will help move people across with the help action.
Okay, so whoever's going first, make me either athletics or acrobatics. Who's going first?
I was going to help people move
I get
across. So,
Yeah, which means they still have to make a roll, but they get with advantage.
yes.
I will attempt an acrobatics.
Okay.
That's an advantage.
Yep. Oh my. As you go to step to kind of tumble over, and even with Zahir helping you, there is a tremble again of the bridge, and more cracks appear. However, you are standing on the other side. Next.
I mean, I can jump. So.
Yeah, you're fine. You can get over.
Jump.
Won't even have you roll because you have to leap. Xylea?
Sorry, I did like a 14.
Okay. Again, tremor of the bridge and the stone, and some of the cracks widen, but you get to the other side. So here, you're on your own.
Yep. I will use athletics. That's a 19.
Okay. You are on the other side. Okay. As you guys get to the other side, the statue was head bowed, and its shield against its chest. You see it kind of look up, and you see light come from under its mask. And as it does, and you guys have gotten across, and there's still remnant aftershocks and tremors of the bridge. There's bits of stone falling into that gorge wherever it goes to beneath. And what you see is a sentinel coming towards you at this point. Kind of looks like that giant folk, but not as big. Like he's probably about 8 feet, 8.5 feet tall. But he is definitely approaching the group. So I need initiatives.
Ayo. Yeah, remember this thing doesn't track.
Yeah, I know. I got to write it all down. Pain in the ass. But whatever.
Can I say something?
You can say anything you want. It's free. Speaking is free action.
I'll just say we are here just to learn of what was left here. No harm it's meant.
Okay. That's what you say.
Hey, where was that? Oh, it's over here.
So here, what is your initiative?
24.
24. Okay. And RT?
23.
3. Xylea?
14.
Okay. And Valor?
Well,
12. Okay. All right. So Zahir, it is approaching. Xylea spoke to it, said we're not here for any harm or anything else, but it hasn't stopped its approach. What are you doing?
I will step in front of RT, engage my first stance. I don't remember what the name of it is now. The Warden stance.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Sentinel stance now.
Okay.
And I'll just I'll say I am reverent. I am living. I forgot the third one.
watching.
What?
No,
Watching. Yeah.
Okay. You say that, and that's fine. And you're just standing at the ready?
Yep.
Are you readying an action or no?
No.
No. Okay. RT. Zahir has stepped in front of you, made that statement. What are you doing?
Judging that one of the things that were said was to be watchful,
Yep.
RT is not going to prepare anything, thinking that maybe watchful is a test. So
Okay.
she's going to stand right behind Zahir and not move.
Okay. Xylea, you're up.
I'm gonna just I know we've rolled initiative. What are its actions if it's obvious it's attacking us or it's just moving toward us?
Oh, it's walking towards you. You can roll insight if you like.
Yeah. I'd like to do that. So, insight is... I have good insight, but unfortunately that's a lousy roll. So it's like a 13.
Yeah, I mean, he could be attacking, or he could just be walking up to you to shake hands. It's hard to tell.
Okay. I think I'll just be ready.
Baylor, what are you doing?
Well, I'll try and see what his intent is. So I'll roll insight myself.
Okay.
20.
He's got a slightly aggressive pace.
Okay. So it's not a walk.
No, it's you know the look.
Yeah. It's a hard walk.
Doesn't have a weapon. He's just got a shield in his stone fists.
Okay. I'm just going to say to the group, be careful that there's some force behind that walk. We may not see a weapon, but we don't know what's underneath that shield. So I'd be getting ready for whatever.
Okay. So with that, it is his turn. He walks straight up to Zahir, and he throws 2 punches. That was a 18, which I know misses you. And that is 21.
It misses.
It misses as well. So he threw 2 punches. But again, he walked straight to you and boom, boom, like swung.
And he'll take 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
For the shield property.
Yeah.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He doesn't seem to take as much as he probably should.
Okay.
Okay, back at the top of the round. It's you.
Okay. I guess I will take my hammer and say hello.
Okay. Hello.
Uh, 9 plus 9 is 18.
That hits.
Okay. It's a D. Nope, not D10. D8. Is there no? Yeah, there it is. D8 plus 5 for bludgeoning, so 7 bludgeoning.
Okay, you take 7 bludgeoning.
Is it an inanimate object?
No, it's an animate object. It walked up to you and punched you, or tried to punch you.
The mace or the hammer, the warhammer has properties against.
Yeah, that's like if you're hitting a door frame or a door or a table or a chair or a wall.
9 fire damage.
9 fire damage, okay.
And we're doing a 2nd level thunderous smite. You'll need to make a DC 16 strength saving throw. It's 8 thunder damage. Or be knocked back 10 feet and prone.
25 on its strength saving throw.
Okay.
How much was the damage?
It was 8 thunder.
Okay. So what you notice when you hit it, and as that last thunderous echoes down through this gorge, you notice its feet just for an instant, seemed to solidify into the stone of the bridge. Just long enough for that thunderous roar to pass, and now it's mobile again.
Okay. So now my second attack.
Yep.
15 plus 9 is 24.
It hits.
Nope. 2 plus 5 is 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
West Portal is unforgiving. And
that is a magical hammer, so
it is magical. Yeah. And 2 fire damage.
2 fire damage. Okay.
And no additional thunder.
Okay.
Because bonus action to cast a spell.
Yep. All right. So we are at RT. You're up.
Okay. I would like to move somewhere where I'm not going to be in too much danger. Try and move over here
Okay.
without getting within range of the Guardian.
Yep. Doesn't even seem to acknowledge you.
Interesting. Okay, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to get up here, and I want to try to inspect the statue again. The last one had a bit of a note for us. I'm wondering if this one also has a note.
Nope. It's just a blank-looking statue at this point.
Yeah.
Can't even see the glow under its mask anymore. Once this thing came out of it.
Came out of it.
Yeah. The statue's still there.
Like this. Oh, so that statue burnt that thing.
Kind of, yeah. Just kind of seemed to meld out of it.
Okay.
So that, thinking that that's going to be the trial, RT is then going to attempt to throw an attack at it. We will go with a classic firebolt.
Okay.
I hope a 20 hits.
Yep. 20 hits.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be 11 fire damage.
11 fire damage. Okay. That it?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Zalia.
You're muted, Xylia.
Yes, sorry. I'm going to shapeshift into lion form. And I'll come charging in and do double attack. Okay, so the first one is 22 to hit. The second one's a 23 to hit.
23. Yep. That hit. It hit.
Yep. The damage, let's see, is 17 total points damage.
Okay. It crumbles. Baylor. are you doing?
Okay. Well, what I was doing was I observed that when our team moved, that little being didn't even recognize, acknowledge, or anything. And then when she fired at him, there was no reaction.
Well, it got damaged, but it
So
was
no. What I'm saying is, it's as if its focus was on Zahir and only Zahir. So I was thinking, oh, what if we all just walk across and then Zahir comes up? Because maybe it's just don't fight back, just walk across. But anyways, so I don't notice this thing behind me, right?
Nope.
So I'm going to proceed, and these are 5-foot blocks.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and I'm going to turn back and look to the group. So I'm facing the group now. So would I see that little creature across there?
Now you do, and it's his turn.
Up here.
Oh, where are you going?
I would be up there. Because I'm in attack against that thing.
All right. So you attacked it from there when it crumbled? Okay.
So I just let them know heads up.
I would be wherever it was if it crumbled.
It was right beside you.
Oh.
Right in that empty spot in front of Zahir. That's where it was. So at this point, on initiative 11, it moves and it does, with advantage, surprise. That is a 19. Does a 19 hit you, Zalia?
Yes. Unless somebody has given me +2 to my AC.
Okay, so you are smacked from behind. You are kind of taken aback because this thing just crumbles in front of you, Zahir, and Xylea's kind of moved up just a little bit ahead of you, but then all of a sudden, this large, giant folk-sized sentinel that looks almost like the one that you just crumbled comes up behind with a shield and literally long strides and bashes her from behind, where you are going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, Xylea, and you must make a strength saving throw, please.
I would like to react with Earthen Bulwark to block that and block some damage.
Okay, so you're taking the earth and raising it in between the two of them?
Yeah, it's a conjuration. It doesn't actually raise the earth. I conjure
dirt,
the barrier between them. And she will take a D10 plus 4 less damage. That's 5.
So instead of 8, you take 3.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, but you still do get hit, and there still is substantial force behind it. So you still need to make that strength save.
I did like a 12.
Okay.
Guess just because I wasn't expecting it.
5, and then 10 would push you into the statue. So you will take at this point another 5 points of bludgeoning as you go face first into this stone statue in front of you.
I thought you said the stone statue crumbled.
No, I said the sentinel crumbled.
Oh, silly me! I thought they were one and the same thing.
Nope.
No wonder I was confused and thought that I should be up further.
All right, so top of the round. So here, this thing is now beside you, but it's not focused on you at the moment.
Right. We'll step in front of it. And, I will hit it.
Okay.
14 plus 9 is 23. It is D8 plus 5, 7 again.
Okay.
7 bludgeoning.
Yep.
13 fire. And level 1 thunderous smite.
Okay, and saving throw is
It's only 2 thunder. Man, Quest Portal's rolling low.
and its saving throw was 26.
Okay. Second attack. Uh, 7 plus 9 is only 17. No, 16.
16 just hits.
Okay. D8 plus 5, 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 7 fire.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Xylea, you're up. Or no, RT, you're up. Sorry.
So, question. The first one was focused on Zahir. The second one seems to be focused on Xylea.
Well, and we're here now.
Because we got in its way.
I'm wondering if it's trying to do some type of solo fight, but that does not seem to be the case. I'm going to move further away from it. I'm going to join a Valor way over here.
Okay.
A little bit more range. Oh, they're not exactly level. Okay. And then I'm going to do another firebolt at the guy.
Okay.
Okay. 13 plus 8 hit.
Yep. 13 plus 8 sure does.
That'll be 15 fire.
Okay. Make me perception checks here. You with us here?
Yes, it's a nat 20.
Okay.
Plus 12.
You notice it kind of glance slightly over its shoulder as that firebolt comes in and hits it. So it is now reacting to RT as well.
Okay.
Okay. That was RT. Xylea, you're up.
Just gonna say, I am living, I am reverent, I will be watchful. And move. Oops, quest portal. And move up here.
Okay, so you move around the statue to the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Valor.
Oh
I
well,
will-
let's give him a little tingle. We'll see if we can get that concrete in his head moving.
Okay, so you're going to do that. Okay. So
Yeah, why not?
do
I mean, I could continue to walk across, but leave poor Zahir there. Nope. So we're gonna roll. So, all right. So that's 15 psychic damage. Intel save, perhaps. I hope he's as dumb as a rock.
intelligence saving throw. 13.
Nope.
How much damage?
15.
It crumbles.
Okay, now where's he popping up?
Nowhere. Statue's still there. He's gone. And now you've kind of gone. You can see there is, looks like the end of this bridge is ahead, but there's another sentinel in the middle of the, or another statue in the middle of the bridge.
What were these sentinels that we were fighting like? They were like stone, made of stone constructs?
They look like stone giantkin, living statues.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably a form of construct for sure.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, I guess for now you are. You can move up to the edge of that bridge. This one, there is a gap in between. It actually has separated. And there are chains that are just holding the top of the one to the top of the other. And again, you see a statue in the middle of the road ahead. So what are you doing?
I will give them the help action to get across.
Okay.
I'll jump first anyway, so.
Okay, so you're across. Nothing happens when you jump over.
How far is the gap?
It's just you just need an athletics or an acrobatics check, same as before. The DC is not very difficult, but or at least it shouldn't be.
18 to acrobatics across.
Okay, you're across. That's 2 successes. Xylia.
I got a 17 acrobatics.
Okay, you're across. So the 3 of you will have all made it across. Zahir, you will make it across, taking a little bit more caution, but you guys have succeeded at this point. You see the statue in front of you, kneel and bow his head.
I will also kneel and bow my head.
As will Zahir, and he'll repeat the phrase. I am living, I am watchful.
Okay. Yeah. Valor, Xylia, what are you guys doing? You see you're
Same thing.
doing the same thing?
They do that, I'll do it again.
Valor?
Sure.
Sure. All of you roll D20.
Okay. Okay.
Just a raw D20.
I
If
just
you
got a
if
10.
yeah, so you got a 10.
I got a 4.
4. I see a 19.
Hang on.
So far as Zahir's got a 19, he's got the highest roll.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god, 20.
Go.
Okay. Valor. You can mark temporarily, just on the side of whatever, Mark of the Vigil.
Mark of the who?
The Vigil.
Okay.
You know that mark that you've seen on the
Yeah.
one statue with the hand pressed up against the door?
Mm-hmm.
That mark appears on your skin.
Oh.
You have a Mark of the Vigil, and I'll let you know that for the rest of this adventure, you can use this one time only. It will add 1d6 to a saving throw against fear, psychic damage, necrotic damage, or forced movement.
A lot of these I'm kind of immune to, but so
Okay.
necrotic, psychic, and fear.
Let me go back again. Where is it? Where did it go? Damn it. I think it can confusing. It's fear, psychic, necrotic, and forced movement.
Oh, forced.
Okay. And with that, I will undo the rest of the chamber. So you guys can get a good look at it. There is a door on the other side. as you cross the bridge. Bridge ends before a pair of immense stone doors. They are already open a crack. The doors go into the room. They're just slightly pushed open. Cold air moves through that gap. It carries the smell of old dust, damp roots, and extinguished oil. Beyond the doors, you really can't see much. It's pretty. I mean, it's, again, the crack's not that big, but you know that it appears to be a pretty large chamber on the other side. And I'm going to be coming out here. Where's my StreamYards? I have to remove this from my screen and put in. Anyway, so eventually. We're standing before a closed door with just a crack, and you can kind of see this immense chamber on the other side. What do you guys do?
I'll approach the door. Bring. Do we see the mark on Valor's skin?
I don't know. Do they, Valor? You tell me where it appeared. It's up to you.
Well, I know I'm clothed with a robe, so
It could be on your face. It could be on your hand. It could be on your chest. I mean, you know that it's there.
okay.
But it's up to you where you think it should be.
Okay. Not that I'm going to do anything to anybody, but
I don't know if it'll let you, it requires you to open the doors or not.
I thought you said the door was slightly open.
It's just a crack. Like when I say crack, sorry, like crack.
Okay.
You can peek through it.
But before we go, I just want to look at the flooring here, because obviously somebody maintaining this. I want to know if there's any like dust and there's like footprints or hoof prints or no prints.
No prints. No
Oh.
dust.
I just want to know if somebody has been here recently.
Well, even the only place you've seen any kind of disturbance was in that offering chamber, and it
Okay.
looked like people
All right.
had placed offerings in a certain way, but maybe when they came to place new offerings, old offerings were disturbed, and so on. Like, because nothing seemed like it was spoiled or old; it was just placed in a certain way, respectfully, and left there.
I guess
And
the
the
whole
only
thing.
movement you felt was from underneath the ground.
Okay. So as far as the vigil mark goes, I guess what I'll say is it's on my right hand, on the top of my right hand.
So yeah, you see a mark on his hand, like something has appeared on his skin.
Okay. Valor, what is that mark? Do you know?
Was that stuff actually communicated to me
No.
somehow?
No,
I don't think so.
I just let you know in like
Okay. So it's
As a player.
OOC, right? It's out of character right now.
yeah, out of character. Other than the fact that the mark is a hand pushing on the door.
It's a hand pushing on a what?
A door.
Okay. So anyways, that's the symbol. That's the symbol of the first guardian that we saw.
Yeah, well, it's the only one you noticed because
Yeah.
you went up and really checked it out, and as it raised its shield.
Yeah, I
you
just
noticed that symbol underneath.
Yeah, this wasn't a question. I was telling them this is what it was,
Oh yeah,
that it was the same thing, because I never conveyed what that thing was
no, you didn't.
before the last time. So anyways, that's what I'm telling you what it is. So something tells me maybe my hand needs to open this door.
That's what I was thinking as well.
All right, let's
I'll-
trot along.
Put your hand on the door.
Yeah.
Both doors
Everyone, yeah.
move open on their like nice and smooth. Without a sound, they open.
Okay.
Beyond the door lies a circular chamber built around a central stone dais. Roots descend through the ceiling like thick hanging cords. There are pale lanterns in a wide ring spaced around the room itself. Each flame is steady despite the moving air in here that you can feel. Upon the dais kneels a towering armored figure of stone, bone, and age-darkened bronze. One hand rests on the pommel of a massive stone blade, driven point first into the floor. The other is pressed against a cracked seal set into the rear wall. So it's not quite like the image you see there. It's got one hand there, and there's a hand resting on the wall behind it. So it's just this massive statue. As the door opens, the figure's head lifts slowly. Empty eye sockets fill with dim amber light. When it speaks, the chamber answers all around it and tremors with its voice. And in common, the grove opened, the seal weakened. The living have come. Tell me why. What do you do?
I look at the others. Like, can I try? Like, look on my face.
Are you still online for?
I was going to say, are you still a cat?
Oh, yes, but I can still talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Levelness of 5E 2024. So I pad forward and I'll say, we are seeking knowledge of what went here before. Nothing more. Knowledge so that we may not repeat mistakes made in the past.
Okay. When you mention mistakes of the past, are you referencing anything as you're speaking to it? Are you referencing information from the outpost, or from the trip down the corridor, or from those murals on the etchings on the stone pillars? Like, what are you trying to convey?
Just
yeah,
that
you're seeking knowledge, but so it doesn't repeat itself. But what doesn't repeat itself?
Oh. I guess I don't really know.
Well, you just get kind of like, is it from what you've discovered here so far, or from what you know of what happened back at the outpost?
More about what I know what happened back at the outpost is what I was thinking.
Okay. So roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion is 16.
Okay. It remains calm. It doesn't seem to do anything or react. It just remains where it is. But you have earned one trust success. Who else is doing something? Lots of things you can do. Like, consider where you are, considering what you've seen on the way down here, the fact that there's something burial involved here. There's this whatever this is. It's clearly a giant. It is not giant folk. This is something that's very, very rare, and like, none of you have actually seen a true giant. They're that rare. They're like a true dragon. You don't see them. Some people say they don't exist, but this is not a giant folk.
But is this a statue? Well, that's why I was ready to roll my insight or perception. I wanted to know, is this person for real?
Well, you can either roll religion or insight.
Okay, we're going for some insight.
Okay.
And that gave me 17 and 6, 23.
Oh, this is not a statue.
Ooh.
It is not a construct either. It's in pain. It's confused. It has this deep but fractured sense of duty. You can sense that from its presence and the way it's holding that crack behind it, and it's vigilant with the sword. That's what you sense from it. But it is definitely not a construct or a statue.
Did you say it was holding a crack?
Yeah, his one hand is on that sword that's pressed into the ground, and the other hand is reaching behind him, holding like a crack that has formed in a sealed door, or sealed passage, or it's clearly something that's meant to stay closed, but there's a crack in it now.
So we might be here to repair. I'm going to ask what his vigil is.
So you're asking it a question?
Yes.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Oh, God, help me. 17.
Okay. Again, it remains calm. It doesn't answer you. But you have earned 2 trust points.
Okay. Who's next?
Here, RT, are you guys doing anything?
So here we'll step forward, say the phrase
From before?
before. He's just trying to make sure he gets it out there. And he will offer to assist with sealing the crack.
Ah, okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is a +0 for me. I believe.
Crush
If
it.
it's-
well.
Because it's not. Yeah, Arcana. It's not Ether Bloom or dimensional knowledge, is it?
No.
Okay. Those are the only ones I have +2 on. I will enhance ability intelligence
Okay.
advantage. Nat 20.
Yay. See, you were thinking
Okay.
it wasn't going to work.
So that is a critical. That gives you 2 trust successes. So now you're at 4. It looks at you directly as you do this. I chose to remain. This was built over a containment point.
Excuse me.
Something below is pressing upwards. If the seal fails, the grove will become the first breach point. And that's all it says.
Oh, boy.
And you know that seal can be repaired, but you would have to perform the proper funerary rites.
Okay.
RT, what are you doing?
RT will step forward. You said that the bloom has fractured the seal?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Is this the current bloom or the old bloom? What brings us here is concerns from above.
Make me a history check.
Okay.
I'm asking for the difficult ones.
Everyone else was getting my favorite one.
Well, these are all cerebral in a sense, so
I'm. You know, you guys are gonna have to get used to me running those types of games. I do thinking puzzles a lot.
You're good. Okay, let's see. I do have that ability that we have from last adventure. I'm going to just go ahead and assume I'm going to need that advantage. Okay, that is a 18. History.
Okay. You gather from what you've heard and seen on the way down here, and what you've seen here, that incident from 150 years ago had consequences outside of the East Reach Bend area. You now see that you've never really seen the reach of that particular effect or the Bloomheart itself, but now this is well beyond the outpost boundary, and you're piecing it together historically. It matches. So whatever happened there caused this crack to appear, possibly awakening something below and wanting to come up. So now you've heard that kind of tale in the past. You know that there's a dragon, or you think it's a dragon beneath Thrushwood, and now there's something here as well. You're not. It could be much of anything. So yeah, it's.
Okay, so I understand that this is Old Bloom.
Yeah. It speaks a little bit more. Recent events, and this is what it says, recent events, but what that means you're not sure. Like, a recent event could have been 150 years ago. And it confirms that it caused the ground to shift, and cracks opened in various burial chambers and spots that shouldn't have been there. And it looks at you now, RT, and says, I can only hold the seal if you restore the outer boundary channels.
The outer boundary channels. RT's going to bring out a map, one of the ancient ones that she has, and hold it up. What is that boundary?
Nothing. It doesn't react to that map at all.
I have like 16 maps. Current, Brambleborough.
It just kind of, it's looking at that, and then it looks to the cracked seal behind it that it's holding. And then it repeats the phrase, outer boundary channel.
Okay. Does anyone know what that means? Because I don't know.
The whole thing is this place connected to anything?
Are you doing a closer inspection?
Sure, why not?
So you start moving around the room. Make an investigation check.
Yeah, okay, Inspector Clouseau, the toad on a mission here. Oh, slow down. Okay. 18.
As you're moving around the room and you're examining these other statues that will look very much like those sentinels of giant folk, not true giants. You get close to where that seal is, where his hand is reaching back, and you hear it groan. You can hear that stone groaning.
Oh, groaning.
Like it's, if it wasn't for its hand, the seal would probably split open. But with your investigation, as you're taking a closer look, you notice very, very faint lines of pale light spreading across the rear wall like veins beneath the stone. There is slight dust falling from the ceiling. The lantern flame around the chamber begins to bend towards the seal. Each one drawn by pressure from the other side. The warden rises. Where is number? I didn't even bring it up. I don't know if did I actually have an image for that one. I don't think I do.
So the guy in the middle is the warden.
Yeah, that's the warden. Let's just put this image in there, but just because I can. Anyway, he, hands still on the crack, he rises to his full height. Stone plates grind against the bronze fittings, and you can see the skeletal bones beneath some of those plates. His massive hand tightens around the hilt of his blade. The binding channels must be closed. The seal must be fed. The gate must not open. And the floor begins to split along old carved grooves. Pale vapor rises from beneath the dais. For a moment, something vast presses against the far side of that seal. You can kind of see it bulge a little bit. Not visible, not enough that every stone in the chamber shudders or anything like that, but something is definitely pushing hard against it. Then one of those lanterns burst, like almost like an explosion of flame, and the chamber fills with a sharp golden light and falling dust and the sound of the tomb awakening to danger. What are you doing? Now, the only channels you've seen are those veins of light.
Okay. Can Sahir use earthen bulwark to help?
That's what I was going to ask you.
Seal?
That's not going to help.
I know, but can it like put a band-aid on it?
No, if anything, it might make it worse.
Okay.
So we need to fix the light map.
Those channels of light. There's you've seen them, Valor. I need someone to roll me an investigation. Someone else.
I was going to ask if I could roll an arcana on those veins of light.
Well, you can in a second.
Okay.
But someone else roll me an investigation.
I've still got advantage.
Yes, you do. For 1 minute.
Do you have for an hour? Enhanced ability lasts for an hour.
Okay.
RT, do you have a good intelligence?
I have a +2, but if you've got the advantage, I'll just give you a guidance.
Okay. Uh, 17 plus 3 is 20. Plus 2 is 22.
Okay. You see two spots as you're following these lines. You see two spots that need to be repaired. Do you point them out?
Yes.
Xylea, one of them just has, you think you might be able to identify something with it. Roll me that arcana you wanted to roll.
Okay. I'm going to roll a 14, so that's
It's like
18.
broken clip.
18 total.
How much?
18.
18. That binding channel, it flares really bright, and then it disappears. That one vein. And then all the ones that are connected to that one. But there's still the other one. RT.
Yes.
Religion.
Religion, okay. Let me double check what my religion is. I think it's a +2. So glad that ability score boost I took went into intelligence. Religion. Okay, that's +2. Gonna go ahead and add a guidance. Oh, okay. That is going to be a total of 22.
Same thing happens over on that side. The channel is healed. It flares brightly for a second, and then all those veins go dim, and you see the crack begin to seal again where the warden is, and its hand removes itself from the seal. It's standing at full height, probably 22, 23 feet tall. Again, that look of pain and anguish, and it really hasn't left it at this point, but it's there. It just kind of, and it's looking at you guys. It really doesn't say anything at the moment. It's just looking and watching just for a moment. Are you guys doing anything at this very moment as everything seals up and it removes its hand from the seal and places them both upon the sword and stands there?
Can someone ease its pain?
Yeah. I can go up and cast Cure Wounds on it. I don't know how effective it'll be.
Okay. So you approach it. You cast Cure Wounds. How much do you give it?
I'm going to do it at 2nd level, so it's 48. There. 17. 21 points of healing. Oh, plus
Okay.
4, 25.
As you do, its amber eyes go dim, almost like they're closing, but I mean they're just empty sockets. But they kind of go dim for a second, and then they come back. You notice that all those pale lines that were here, they're all gone now. You hear a almost like a locking pin or mechanism acting inside the seal. Hopefully not unlocking, but it just clicking into place. Everything, all the dust is settled. There's no more dust falling from the ceiling. There's clearly pressure still on the other side of that wall, but it's now not really, threatening to break through. The warden lowers that stone sword onto the ground, and it bows his head. The air itself feels still by choice. Like everything is just calm for a second, and then his voice quietly, "The living have remembered. My watch continues."
I'm just going to look at him and I'm going to say, "It's time to rest, my friend." And that's it.
He still stands there, just with the sword laid down, but he stands there.
That's his rest. I know. I don't expect him to lay down.
With that, we will end episode 49, The Southern Warden. You guys discovered that this is definitely a tomb. There's probably more to this place than just where you've come through. Obviously whatever's in the gorge, if there's things behind, like you can figure all that out perhaps in the future, or spend time trying to uncover a lot of what's here. But for the time being, you can each take 2,900 experience points. RT, you can record that you do have access to future lore regarding the deeper southern containment system. Because again, it's starting to all tie together for you because you've been kind of recording everything all the way along, and it's really starting to come together. So you will have future knowledge of that. There is you each that funerary token you had, is it here?
Yeah.
There's another one sitting in front of it. It's palm-sized. This one has an open hand over a closed gate. Very similar to the mark that... Which, by the way, did you touch the door?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Should be gone. Should be gone.
But it's on that token. You all get a warden's favor. You can choose giant folk or plain strider. And what this is, it's a social boon with either giant folk pilgrims or plain strider elders. So you guys can pick one of those.
You said it was choose giant folk or plain strider for a boon.
Yeah, it's just a social boon. Basically, it's going to give you a plus to a rapport or additional to roll. So during an encounter, you just let me know that you're calling upon the boon, the warden's favor. If you're dealing with giant folk or if you're dealing with a plain strider elders. It's only the elders. But yeah, it's either. But you have to pick either or. You can't have. It's like you pick it now and that's it. That's what you have. When you guys return to the Upper Grove, the attendants stand once more among the fog. They do not bow this time. They simply watch you leave. Near the end, one attendant steps aside from the path and places another one of those funerary stones on the ground in front of you as a group. You guys know now that the Grove is a guarded burial site. This is the Southern Warden that remains below watching the seal. It has been stabilized for now, and this place needs to be protected and not claimed. It's of some importance. So that's the information you guys have, and that is the end of our adventure. So again, I want to take a moment to say thank you very, very much to those who tuned in to watch. Notice Ken's out there. Oh my goodness. There we go. Frieza here, pork burgers all around. So for the tavern, there you go. And no, we can't invite the giant over for brewski. He would probably destroy the tavern. Either way, everybody watching, again, thank you again for tuning in. Make sure you do the like, follow, subscribe, all the rest of that fun stuff. Hit the bell icon. Come on over to our Discord server, join up, create a character, and become part of our story, because every player tells a story, and that's really what it's about. And in the meantime, stay tuned for future streams coming up. I know we do have another event coming next week, or is it Saturday? We got something coming up anyway. But as I mentioned, we're going to be doing the mini adventures on Tuesdays. We'll be doing dungeon crawlers on Thursdays. And unfortunately, the event that we have for our Saturdays is a play-by-post done through our Discord server. But hey, you can come in and roll up a character and be part of the actual adventure. And trust me, they can be a little bit chaotic and a whole lot of fun on the play-by-post. And it doesn't take forever because we have a time limit on it, and it makes it a little bit more urgent to get through from one end to the other. So thanks, everybody. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. And we will see you next time. And until then, hopefully all your rolls are critical. Not just a 20, but also that 1, because, well, as we find out, a 1 is just as much fun. Bye for now, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Ciao.
Goodbye, all.
Bye.
Bye.